Hi and welcome. This is Yael, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Yael Gilboa, and this is the Uplifting Lifestyle Vision channel, which is all about maturing with style, with vision and flair, and of course in good health and in creativity. So the channel is about living well and being creative. This is the part of living well, which is taking good care of my body. Now, I haven't started yesterday, I must say. I haven't started a year ago. I've been doing this, I think, for most of my mature life. Not when I was younger, I didn't have the time. And anyway, I didn't have a car, so I was walking a lot. And I've had a car since my early 30s. And when you have a car, you do all your rounds with the car. And I just it stops you from walking. Now, if you live in a city, it's no problem, because in a city you park the car and you start walking back and forth. But if, like me, you live outside a city and anything you need to do, it's really to take the car and go somewhere and come back and go somewhere and come back. So you have to make a conscious effort to keep moving. And I think the basic thing about me is keeping moving. And if we talk about moving, it's walking, it's just moving your body, in any way. If you have a garden and you work in your garden, you don't even notice, you don't even realize it, but this is workout. I mean, working and picking up things and branches or weeding or whatever, or mowing the lawn, whatever. And so this is really good way to move. But for me, I just try to walk, and I actually increased the distance over the years, and now I do about 8,000 steps per day, at least 8,000. There are very rare days that I can't do it for various reasons, but usually it's 8,000. 8,000 is about 5 kilometers, and that's a lot. And I think I keep myself trained. I know that my dad, when he was 82, he had a heart attack, and they told him to start walking at least 2 kilometers every day. And he did it zealously. And apart from that, he would never take the car to the supermarket and to the recycling or anywhere. So we just go back and forth all day. And it was already pensioned up. It just back and forth, back and forth. And my dad lived to 100. So I try to move as much as I can. So the first thing is walking. The second thing, you see me sitting now on the floor. I sit on my yoga mat. Here it is. And I admit the yoga mat rarely moves from here. I keep it open all the time. It's in my bedroom on the carpet. And the reason is that because I use it morning and night. I use it in the morning when I get up in the morning. Sometimes even before I dress up, I'll lie down on my mat, and I'll do some exercises. So it will be chest lifts, it will be crunches, it would be anything actually, just to get my butt stretches. I have my back usually kind of things. It needs to be stretched gently, and I work on it. So I usually do morning exercises, and that's how I got my six pack. It's not from going once a week to Pilates. That won't do it. So that's how I keep my belly tacked. I do have belly fat. That has got nothing to do with the muscles. So this is the second thing. And in the evening before I go to bed, I actually do some stretches as well. It is kind of unwinding and calming myself. And really, if you do, even if you exercise a little bit before you go to bed, it's like, if you have sex before you go to bed and then you go to sleep and you sleep very well, so you can do any kind of exercise before you go to bed and just sleep well. So I try to do something before I go to bed, and then I can relax and sleep calmly. So that's another thing. So we were talking about walking, exercising on the mat. Now I do some exercising outside, and that's one of the things is I do Pilates. I do reformer Pilates, reformer beds. I like it once a week. And I dance. So I'm a dancer. I was a dancer by profession. And now, even because I don't teach, I'm taking 2 classes a week. So I dance at least 2 hours or over 2 hours a week. And this also keeps my body moving. I'm dancing flamenco at the moment. So for flamenco, my arms are always like this, always, and my chest is lifted, and I still work on it. It's very difficult for me because I was a belly dancer, and it was very fluid and completely different. But dancing twice a week, Pilates once a week, walking every day, and that's how I keep my body trim. So if you were wondering if you can do it easily, you have to work at it. It doesn't really come that easily. And the older you get, you have to do more. And one of the things that I have, I got this ugly plastic box here, but it contains all sorts of Pilates, um, the cubes are from yoga. I have my rubber bands, and oh, this one is for my legs. It's True Strong, but I keep it all here. This one will have to be covered in one way or another, but that's for another video of my um, creative outlet. So really do yourself a favor if you haven't done anything. I know my sister, for instance, she goes out for walks from time to time, and I've been like sitting here on her neck and telling her start taking Pilates classes, and she started a few months ago, and she already feels better. But she does know that in order to build muscle, you have to do to work at it, and you need to lift weights. So I forgot another thing that I do. One of my recreations is paddleboarding. Now my paddleboard is very heavy. I do it. It depends on the season. I do it once a week, twice a week, every 2 weeks. This week I don't think I'll be able to go because it's too windy. But when I carry the paddleboard, which is about 20 kilos, and I have to carry it back and forth from where I put it, and then to wash it and to the beach, and then I work with the paddle, and there is the water is resistant, so there is a lot of resistance work, and it works on your obliques from side to side. And you see the people who are doing paddleboarding, those who do it, the racer ones. I'm not doing racers, but you can see that really the frame looks really trim. Their body looks really trim because they work very hard on their obliques and on their tummy muscles, and that's what we all want. And you don't have to be thin. You really don't have to be thin. You just have to be um, trim, and you have to feel good and to be strong, because the older you get, you need to be stronger. You have to build muscle. We lose our muscle mass. So if you want me to keep doing some videos about how I keep myself trim and in shape, write in the comments and tell me what you do to keep yourself in shape. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, let's keep in touch. Write to me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.